Are you buying gear before trying on a new hobby? Let's explore this idea further in today's video. Welcome to Mind Minutes, where we tackle those little mental hiccups that shape our day. Ever get that urge to buy all the gear before you even start a new hobby? You know, the fancy hiking boots before your first trail, the top-of-the-line camera before you've even snapped a photo?
Oh, totally. Guilty as charged. I've got a closet full of aspirational equipment like I'm gonna learn to knit someday.
Exactly. It's like we're buying the idea of the hobby, not the actual experience. This article we're discussing today talks about that, how we often get the spending order wrong. We buy the reward before we put in the work.
Makes sense. It's almost like we're trying to convince ourselves we'll stick with it by spending a bunch of money up front. Sunk cost fallacy, right?
Right. The article calls it hedonic adaptation. That initial excitement of buying the new gear wears off quickly, and we're left with a pile of unused stuff. It also mentions the power of anticipation. Imagine working towards a reward, like a new pair of running shoes, after a month of consistent runs.
Ooh, the delayed gratification thing. I can see how that would be more motivating. It's like you earn the reward rather than just buying it on a whim. Plus, you know by then if you actually need or enjoy a specific feature for a given hobby. Like, if I hate running, I won't care about those amazing breathable running shoes I was about to buy. Haha.
Exactly. The article also talks about over-preparing, spending so much time researching the perfect equipment or method that you never actually start the activity.
Oh, the analysis paralysis. I definitely fall into that trap. It's like I need to find the absolute best online course before I even try writing, you know? It's just procrastination in disguise. I'll begin next week, promise. For real this time.
It is. The article suggests just starting, even if it's messy. Use what you have, learn as you go, and then invest in better equipment once you know what you actually need and enjoy. You also get to know your preferences and what works for you.
That's a great point. It's like test driving a car before you buy it. You wouldn't drop thousands on a vehicle without taking it for a spin first, so why do that with hobbies?
Totally. It's about building a sustainable routine, finding what truly fits into your life, then rewarding yourself with the good stuff. The author uses the example of a seasoned hiker who cherishes her gear because she knows it works for her. It's a result of experience, not impulse. I mean, I get the appeal of matching hiking boots, but maybe try them on first, right?
For sure. So, to wrap up, it's not about not buying the fancy gear, it's about earning it, right? Making it a reward for consistent effort, not a catalyst for a hobby that might fizzle out. If you like what you just listened to, consider subscribing to Mind Minutes. We'll see you in the next episode.
So we were talking about this whole reward before the work thing, and this research paper dives into it even deeper, yeah? It compares buying stuff versus buying experiences.
Oh? Like a new gadget versus a concert ticket?
Exactly. And, it looks at how these different purchases affect our happiness. It turns out there are some interesting individual differences that play a role. I mean, not everyone gets the same happiness boost from the same kind of purchase, right? Hmm.
Right. So, like, some people are just naturally more materialistic, maybe?
Yeah, that's one factor. This paper from Munich Business School talks about how individual preferences really moderate the so-called experiential advantage. Some people just find more joy in owning things while others thrive on experiences. No judgment either way. To each their own. Like if you love collecting vintage stamps, great. But if you prefer rock climbing, awesome too. Right?
Totally. It's like you do you. But what about that feeling of anticipation? Isn't that a big part of the happiness equation? I mean, waiting for those new hiking boots is more exciting than waiting for a trip.
Well, not necessarily. Lowenstein's research from way back in '87 digs into this. He found that anticipation plays a huge role in how we value things, both material and experiential. It's like the waiting can sometimes be even better than the actual thing.
Huh. So maybe it's not so much what we buy, but how we think about it, like savoring the anticipation?
Yeah, and also learning from experience. You know how you mentioned hating to run? That's where experience comes in. This other paper talks about how, as we gain experience, we get better at making purchasing decisions. Seasoned hikers don't waste money on gimmicky gear because they know what they need.
Oh, that makes total sense. Like someone who actually knits won't buy needles that just look pretty, right?
Precisely. And this is where that idea of over-preparing comes in. It's a form of procrastination. It's important to just start and learn along the way rather than falling into analysis paralysis. It's like buying a camera without ever taking a photo. I mean, isn't the whole point to actually use the camera?
Huh. True. And by starting small, you figure out what you really like before you invest a ton of money. It's like, a test drive for your hobbies.
And hey, before we wrap this up, a quick reminder to like and subscribe to Mind Minutes for more bite-sized insights like these. We appreciate you tuning in.
Absolutely. So, the big takeaway here is to be mindful of how you spend, not just what you spend on. Find what truly brings you joy and don't be afraid to start small, learn as you go, and earn those rewards. Thanks for joining us on My Minutes, everyone. Catch you next time.